In Moscow, make some noise! Are you ready for the new horizons? Here is our theme song by Jorn van Deynhoven. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and space cadets, welcome to a new milestone in the history of this radio show. I'm Armin van Buuren, and you are tuned in to the official kickoff party of the Estate of Trance 650 New Horizons World Tour. This is our theme song, composed by no other than Jorn van Deynhoven. Was released this week. I think you're going to hear it a little bit more. Celebrating 13 years of your weekly radio show, your weekly update on the latest in trance and progressive. Today, you're listening live from the ice-cold city of Moscow in Russia, from the Artist Club. I thought it was cool to start the New Horizons tour in Russia, because next week the Olympic Games start in this country. And touring like this feels like some sort of a top sport as well, to be honest. With me in the studio, and I'm very happy they made it as well, Gijs Alkemade and Ruben de Ronde.
Good evening.
What's up?
And I got to start by thanking both of you guys. You were here already a few days to set up the studio.
That's right.
And Ruben, of course, every week you're my help. You help me through when I don't want to do the show, when I'm down. You always help me up. Ruben is a really big help for the show every week. So thank you, man.
I'm blushing.
Are you guys ready for another marathon around the world?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's
I'm in
start.
shape.
Gijs and Ruben, how are things at home? Because for the next 2 weeks you won't be sleeping in your own bed.
Well, I've been in Moscow for a couple of days. So 2 days ago, we went to a karaoke bar, as we always do. So I think
Karaoke.
Are you sure it was a karaoke bar?
Well, that's what my girlfriend said. She said it was the karaoke bar. I said, okay, it was a karaoke bar in a strip bar. But we did karaoke there.
Oh, Gijs, here come the confessions.
Yeah.
And Ruben, how's your girlfriend taking
Well,
it?
before you go on a tour like this, you need to earn a lot of men points. So do the laundry.
Men points. Oh yeah.
So it's a sort of a credit that you give in return to go on tour like this. So,
Yeah. And you can not only hear, but also watch our live video broadcast, surf to stateoftrance.com, and join us live in the studio. Let's wave. There we go. I hope I'm not having a bad hair day. Okay, the kickoff of a massive tour, which will take us to 9 cities in the next 2 months, beginning right now in a little bit. I'll take you through the whole tour. But let's first see this weekend. The tour is mostly about discovering new horizons. Tomorrow, Friday the 31st of January, we're heading to Kazakhstan for the first main event of this tour in the Akatent Expo in the city of Almaty, followed by our first live broadcast this Saturday, the 1st of February, from Yekaterinburg in the Expedition Center. Ruben, turn around. You have all those dates on your back, right?
Okay, let's see here.
Here, look.
That's where
There
we're
you
going.
go. It's just a sneaky promo of our merchandise right there. Later in this episode, I will tell you all about each city and which cities will be broadcasted live and where you can see the live video streams. Of course, this show is all about the music we love the most, trance. And in just a little bit, you'll hear serious uplifting by After Nova, Driftmoon, Ing Bergman, and also the world premiere of the new Shogun and, drum fill, Ruben, for the first time on air, the new Gaia. In a little bit, we'll catch up with Above and Beyond to talk about their acoustic album. And I have a chat with Ali and Fila. And in Moscow, in the studio, joining me for a mini set, Russian trance heroes, Minds and Alexander Popov. And we love to hear from you. How are you exploring new horizons? Do you have certain questions or maybe a track you would like to hear me play? Let me know by using hashtag ASOT650 on social media. We are reading along, ladies and gentlemen. You can be part of this show. Send your shout out right now. Record your messages and uploading using the upload button on thestateoftrance.com. But quickly to the music. Time for the best part of the show. It was almost future favorite of last week's episode. The new W&W Bigfoot on the State of Trance.
this is Christian Burns, and I would just like to wish Armin a massive congratulations for reaching his 650th episode of A State of Trance. Well done, mate. What an amazing achievement. And yeah, here is to another 650 more.
Hey, this is Dennis Shepard, and you're tuned in to A State of Trance 650. Congratulations, Armin.
A State of Trance 650. New Horizons. selection of today's brand new electronic dance music. You're listening to A State of Trance.
How we doing, Moscow? You just heard 3 tracks in a row. Norin Rad, Thundercat. Track before that was the new Shogun, Erhu, and the first one was W&W Bigfoot. What a feeling. It's great to be with you guys again for another celebration. Privyet! This is the State of Trance 650 New Horizons World Tour kickoff. If you just joined us, welcome. Live from the Artist Club in Moscow. Follow the live track listing of this show at ASOT. And in a couple of minutes, special guests Eximind, Alexander Popov. And if there's anything you'd like to know from them, just send us your questions on Twitter. Use the hashtag ASOT650. Here's a message. Next week is not episode 651, but episode 650 part 2. Why? Well, I'm celebrating episode 650 heavily next week. You will hear the highlights from the sets in Almaty. And this Saturday, you can hear and see us live from Yekaterinburg in Russia. There's simply too much to fit into one episode of 650. On the 15th of February, a very big show. Live from a new horizon, the massive Jaarbeurs in Utrecht in the Netherlands with over 30 of the finest DJs on 4 stages. And you don't have to miss a single beat. The world's biggest trance event. You'll be able to listen to every single area through a special live streams on thestateoftrance.com. That's all on the 15th of February. The 28th of February, we're heading to South America, exploring the city of Santiago de Chile in Chile. Well, we'll rock the Espacio Broadway. A day later, the 1st of March, I will return to Buenos Aires in Argentina for the next live broadcast, broadcasting in audio and video from ex-Ciudad Deportivo de la Boca. And last year, the expedition landed in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It was so massive, we decided to go back again for this year's New Horizons tour on the 14th of March. And the following day, we're visiting another country, Indonesia, on the 15th of March. Another New Horizon coming to you live from the Echo Park in Jakarta. And last but not least, on the 30th of March, we're returning to one of the leading places in dance music, Ultra Music Festival in Miami, with a 12-hour live broadcast. And fresh off the press, I'm very proud of this, a massive, massive lineup. It was the last lineup that wasn't announced yet. Paul van Dyk, Ferry Corsten and Marcus Schulz as the New World Punks. Ali and Fila back-to-back with John O'Callaghan. Cosmic Gate, Mayan and Shane 54. Andrew Rayel, Orion Nielsen and Jochen Miller. And on the 30th of March at Ultra Music Festival, I'll be doing my first live set as alias Gaia on the State of Trance stage. It's a completely new venture for me. And this is a very big moment for myself. I'm finally allowed to premiere one of the new tracks as Gaia. You had to wait for it for a little bit. And there'll be a lot more Gaia announcements later in this year. Here is Empire of Hearts as Gaia. Moscow, are you there?
State of Trance 650.
Hey Armin, this is Jens Lins from the Netherlands. Congratulations on 650 episode of State of Trance. I bang out every episode in the public transport or in the gym. Just keep up the good work and go for the 1,000 episodes.
Hey Armin, hey everybody from cold Russian Siberian place named Tomsk. Every week, a State of Trance like a ray of warm sunlight in my life. This year, I wish everybody reached a new horizon.
The State of Trance 650. New Horizons.
Regulators and the future sound of Egypt. Track before that, Mark Sixman, Jerome, Isma-Ae, Refused, remixed by David Gravel. And the first of three was the new Gaia, Empire of Hearts. What do you think of it, Moscow? I was road testing the track for a little bit, made last minute changes. You know, always nervous when you premiere a new track, I gotta be honest with you. You're tuned in to the official pre-party of A State of Trance 650 New Horizons World Tour. The vibe is quite buzzing here in the studio, and besides the crew, we have about 1,000 fans here in the Artists Club. Guys, make some noise! This Saturday, the first main broadcast as we come to you live from Yekaterinburg in Russia. And one of the artists that will be playing there is Alien Fila. I had a chat with him just before tonight's broadcast, asking him, of course, about... we wanted to congratulate him on becoming a daddy as well. And we just heard about his appearance in Miami. I mean, that's just really big. I think they're one of the artists that play the most, right?
I think he plays the most events besides you, of course. But yeah, Alien Fila is going to be there for sure.
I just got confirmed about Miami, which I was really happy. Like, it means 5 State of Trance this year, which is unbelievable, amazing.
So if you do so many different sets, how do you keep those special tracks aside?
I just get a lot of tracks, like exclusive for... we're doing a new compilation very soon, so we have a lot of new exclusive tracks, so we're keeping it exclusive, so we're gonna showcase it during the 5 sets.
Hey man, I'm doing a compilation as well. I need some exclusive stuff. Here's a tricky question. Why did you want to do the main stage in Utrecht instead of the Who's Afraid of 138 stage?
I'll tell you honestly, maybe these days, like when you have a trance artist in a big festival, you always get the trance stage, you never get the main stage. So if I'm not able to do a main stage in a trance party, it's a bit wrong.
No, I'm happy. I mean, you did it last year, and I was really thankful that you did it, and exactly. I thought it was a logical choice.
We wanted this year to make it something different, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why and how you picked these tracks, because I listened to your CDs, a few beautiful classics on there. How did you go about mixing your CD of the CD box?
It's actually like we had a big bunch of tracks, like the classics we love, me and Ali. And we went through them, and we went through the keys and which tracks we'd be able to use, because, you know, some tracks we couldn't get the license, stuff like that. So we went through all the lists, and those were the final list where we able to use, and at the same time that we love so much, we've been listening to them the whole years.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's like a combination of the classics that made the sound of Alien Fila.
Exactly.
Hey, and last but not least, also a tricky question. I mean, I love seeing you, Fila, as well, but is there any gig that we're going to see Ali as well somewhere in the future?
Hopefully one day, because, you know, the thing with his ears, like the problems he had 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day we're going to make it, and we're going to make it exclusive for you.
Just wish him all our best from everybody at the State of Trance.
Sure. You remember he did the ASOT 350?
Yeah. I know. Yes, but that was a while ago. Again, congratulations on the announcement of the pregnancy of your wife. Something really extraordinary. I think that's the best news we've heard all day. So that's really, really amazing. And really looking forward to see you this weekend in Yekaterinburg.
Yeah, see you on Saturday.
And make sure you wear a fresh shirt.
Okay.
Because we're broadcasting audio and video, so we're gonna see you. Thank you, Fadi.
I'll have a tie.
Oh, cool. See you, man. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Armin.
And let's make a big noise for Fila from Alien Fila for becoming a dad really soon. So this Saturday, State of Trance 650, live in video and audio. And besides Ali and Fila, I will be joined by Alexander Popov, Ruben de Ronde, W&W, and Simon Patterson for all the broadcast times, because I'm not going to mention them the whole show. Check us stateoftrance.com/650. Stay tuned in a little bit, an exclusive interview with Jono from Above and Beyond. Let us know what you think of this show, or maybe you have a specific track you'd like to request. Maybe you're listening with the whole group, or you're chair raving by yourself. Let us know. Interact, the hashtag ASOT650. And here's a new track by Bogdan Vix and Renee Stahl. Forever.
the best thing that you're the best thing that I found. Forever, 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 I will never love again. Forever, forever.
What a massive track. Voted future favorite in the episodes a few weeks ago. Fabio XB with Christina Novelli, Back to You. You have to look for the Wash remix. Really, really, really great track. We're almost halfway, part one of the kickoff party of the State of Trance 650 New Horizons. In just a little bit, we'll be joined by two Russian trance heroes. But first, for something completely different. Tony, Pavo, and Jonno. You might know them better as Above and Beyond. Came up with something really cool. A total acoustic album. And I wanted to know a little bit about it. So, right before the show, I called with Jonno and asked him, how did you come up with the idea to make an acoustic album?
Well, it was actually Tony's idea. He'd met Bob Bradley years ago, who produced the album, and always wanted to do something with him. And both me and Pavo really missed doing gigs from our teenage years, so it just seemed like the natural thing to do.
Because you're like artists, you play instruments as well, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we've always, me and Pavo have played piano, and Pavo plays cello, I play a bit of guitar, and Tony plays guitar. So we've always kind of played in bands and that sort of thing prior to Above and Beyond.
Huge amount of respect, man. But aren't you afraid of scaring away the fans of Four to the Floor?
Not at all, really. I think as an artist, you just got to do things that you believe in and then kind of worry about the result afterwards.
Is the crowd response very different from when you do a normal gig?
Yeah, it's really funny, actually. The first night we did at the Greek Theatre, it was interesting to watch the crowd because, they thought they were at a rave almost. They started to behave like that. And it's really nerve-wracking from our perspective. Obviously, there's just so much more that can go wrong at a live gig. And then, by the second night, you kind of relax into it. Yeah. But it's just a huge adrenaline rush. I mean, I haven't played piano or keyboards in public for years. So it was kind of frightening, really. And I was, I used to be scared doing it when I was a kid as well. So that fear doesn't go away. And I think that's what, some people jump out of airplanes. Some of us do DJ gigs, and I guess some people are in bands. And I've got a huge amount of respect for other bands that do it because, we sort of catapulted ourselves into the live arena, but actually we're extremely inexperienced in that of late, and it was kind of scary.
Okay, and last but not least, I always hate this question, but I'm going to drop it anyway. What is your favorite track of the album? Is there any track that you have a special connection with?
I think probably my favorite track of the album is Alone Tonight, just because I love the treatment of it, the James Bond style. I think it's, it's nice and tongue-in-cheek. It's not too serious, and it gives a completely different spin on the song. So I'd have to pick Alone Tonight.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Jonno from Above and Beyond, for being on air. Check it out now, Above and Beyond Acoustic. It's a really, really nice album. Thanks again so much. Good luck with everything, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot, mate. And I just want to say a big congratulations. This is your 650th show, right?
Yep, keeping counting.
Yeah, well, it's amazing. So well done, mate.
And on Junabeat, send over 5 signed copies of the Above and Beyond Acoustic Special Edition photographic book, including a studio album and DVD. If you want to win one of these copies, just drop me an email, armin@astateoftrance.com. Tell me why do you want to win one of these copies. Don't forget to mention your address details. In just a little bit, and I see that he's getting ready for his mini set, XE Minds. But first, Jonno's favorite of the beautiful acoustic version of Alone Tonight. It does sound a bit James Bondish, don't you think, Ruben?
GoldenEye.
It's a really great album. Check it out.
Slipping sideways, silver stars collide and fade away just like our love that died. And there is nowhere in this universe to hide from you tonight. I've wrestled with angels all my life. It's always the halos and the wings that keep you blind. And if I'd fought with all the strength I held inside, I wouldn't be out here alone tonight. I wouldn't be standing 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 alone tonight. Alone tonight, just like the western star, I'm sinking. The angels curse me blind with straight and crooked thinking. Alone tonight, just like the western star, I'm sinking. The angels curse me blind with straight and crooked thinking.
Don't be a prisoner of your own style. Alone Tonight in the acoustic version by Above and Beyond. All right, quickly back to the beats. Behind the turntables here. Give it up for Exy Minds.
If I could just stay a moment in your light, I'm never afraid if I'm within your sight. So don't you away, hearts will call, and always will run. Time won't change our side on. Forever.
Moscow, Russia. This is a State of Trance 650 New Horizons.
State of Trance live from Moscow. You can hear him on the 15th of February in Utrecht in the Jaarbeurs, live. It's actually a duo from Russia. They'll be playing the ASOT Invite stage. And right now, a mini set by Exy Minds.
trance and progressive every week. 2 hours non-stop. You're in the mix with the Saints of Trance.
Normally they perform as a duo, but today he played by himself. Alex of Minds, thank you! Now I understand your English isn't super good, so I would like to ask you to say something in Russian so we know it's live. And that you will join us in your hometown, right? With your partner in Yekaterinburg. Can you do that?
Нет, Дмитрий будет.
Only Dmitry gonna be. Yeah.
Only Dmitry.
Okay. Can you ask him? Alexander Popov is here, ladies and gentlemen, and he helps us with translating, so thank you for doing that.
We'll try.
I want to know why trance is so big in Russia. I mean, it's massive. All the parties are really going off. I have a feeling it's bigger than any other genre of dance music.
Sure.
Why is that? Can you ask him?
Почему транс-музыка так популярна в России, на твой взгляд?
Но мне кажется, потому что в этой музыке просто очень много души.
He said a lot of soul and a lot of melodies in this music.
Okay, and can you say a big hi to your Russian fans in Russian?
Скажи большой привет по-русски своим фанатам.
Ребята, большой привет.
Because we're in Moscow, baby! Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you for coming. And I gotta say, personally, I'm a big fan of your work. Really, I think almost every track we play on the show.
Thank you.
And, keep it up, and we're looking forward to see you in new tracks. Actually, I have 5 packages of the official State of Trance 655 CD box, with 1 CD mixed by BT, 1 by Omnia, 1 by Kaio and Albert, 1 by Ali and Fila, and 1 by myself. And I also add a special New Horizon t-shirt. All you need to do to be a winner is upload your Horizon on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag MyHorizon. So the most special pictures will win this prize, and for 1 winner, we'll arrange a meet and greet during the New Horizons tour. So once again, upload your picture of your Horizon with the hashtag MyHorizon, and you have a chance of winning this special package. So make a picture of your view of your window, or when you were on holiday, or maybe of your cat if you want to, or of a dish that you've prepared. The most original contestant with My Horizon will win this special package. So really looking forward to see what people will send in. And we've already had some really, really beautiful pictures. If the camera can turn around, you can see it's really mind-blowing. See? Yeah, that's amazing. That's what I love about having TV. This is the State of Trance 650, The New Horizons, live from the Artist Club in Moscow. I hope you are ready for the next artist of tonight. He recently released his debut album called Personal Way, and you can catch him next Saturday at our first big broadcast in Yekaterinburg. Here is Alexander Popov! Take it away, baby.
650.
Hi, this is Photographer, and you are tuned to A State of Trance, New Horizons.
Hello, this is Bobina, and this is A State of Trance 650. Congratulations to Armin van Buuren and to all the people who truly love trance music.
The State of Trance 650. New Horizons.
And make some noise for Alexander Popov! A lovely mini set from no other than the Russian Alexander Popov. And I think when you walk outside your house, you have a big chance of running into Miss Christina Novelli, because she seems to be everywhere at the moment. Ruben, make sure you steal his USB stick so I can...
I just took one, so don't worry. And,
okay. I'm sure he's got lots more in store for us in the next couple of days.
And the last one, the last one didn't have a title even yet, so it's so new.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely fresh remix of mine for LTN.
Okay, wow. Yeah. Well, we like that. You're tuned into A State of Trance live here at the Mobile Studio, the Artist Club in Moscow. You just heard a 15-minute mix of Alexander Popov. By the way, if you want to listen again to this radio show, it's available on Spotify. We'll make sure it's available in a few days. ArminRadio.com. So, from a father to another father, how's your little one doing?
Oh, thank you very much. He's inspired me so much nowadays.
How do you combine traveling and DJing and everything?
I had no gigs for 1 month when it's birth, and now I think every man have to do his job and to have a time for the children.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you very
Alexander.
much.
Really great.
Thank you.
This
Armin.
Saturday you will join us for the New Horizons tour in Yekaterinburg.
Sure.
And how special is it for you to perform on an event like this in your own country?
Yeah, it's something special to perform in your own country because you can see a lot of Russian fans.
So say something in Russian,
Yeah.
like a true devotion to. You have 10 seconds airtime. Go
Спасибо, друзья, огромное за вашу поддержку, за вашу любовь. Спасибо вам.
There you go.
Мы любим транс.
Okay, hit the spot. You've just released your album Personal Way.
Yeah.
What is the next step in your career?
I'm start thinking about the second album and some singles now in process and some remixes. A lot of new music coming nowadays.
Awesome. Well, thank you for flying in all the way from Saratov tonight.
Saratov,
Alexander. It's really great. It's
Thank you, Armin.
great being in Russia in these times because the Olympics are about to start here and next week in Sochi. But something else is about to happen very soon in this region. Armin Only Intense.
Yeah.
First of all, next week, the 7th of February, I'm going to be at the Arena Armets in Sofia, Bulgaria. Next day, the 8th of February, in the SKK Arena in St. Petersburg. And 2 weeks later, I can't wait for this one either, the 21st of February, the Minsk Arena in Belarus. If you want to see what happened so far on the Armin Only Intense tour, you can see some very cool road movies with exclusive backstage material. And you can find the videos on arminonly.com. All right, back to business.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on A State of Trance, this is the tune of the week.
All right, ready for some serious uplifting? Here is the tune of the week, ladies and gentlemen. The Drift Moon Bittersweet Temple 1 remix.
State of Trance 650.
Hi Armin. Hello to everyone. My name is Iran. I'm from Ukraine and I'd like to make a special shout out to the whole trance family. Wherever you are at the moment, tune in to State of Trance 650 and rave on, guys.
Hey, this is Mike St. Jules and I want to congratulate Armin for 650 episodes of A State of Trance.
The State of Trance 650. New Horizons.
Thank you for your votes. The most popular track of last week's episode 649 with 11.3%. OPM Notion.
The most popular track of last week's State of Trance. This is the future favorite.
Your favorite, the hottest track of last week, OBM Notion, Indescribable Feeling. That's a very good title. Don't forget to vote this week as well. Right after this episode, go to Future Favorite on thestateoftrance.com. You're listening to the live broadcast of the official kickoff event of A State of Trance 650 from the Artist Club in Moscow. And remember, this is only part 1 of 3 episodes. So next week is not episode 651, but episode 650 part 2, because we're playing you highlights from Almaty. And a week later, we have the U-Track pre-party with an exclusive Who's Afraid of 138 set. And besides having you on air with me in the broadcast, there are about 1,000 people here in the club. And I have two people here that have been running the Armin Forum, I think. arminforum.ru for almost 7 years now. Lesja and Yaroslav. Welcome. Hello. So, should we be speaking Russian? Well, I don't speak Russian, but can you understand English?
So in English.
So. Okay.
I'm really nervous.
Are you going to travel to Yekaterinburg for the event?
Yes.
Yes?
1st February.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm playing.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing it. What do you think? Why is trance so big in Russia? Can you tell me? Do you know?
We have a boom in Russia of dance music, electronic dance music.
Yeah.
I think. And Russia very like you, Armin.
What is your favorite Russian DJ, for example?
Russian. Alexander Popov.
Hey.
Phil.
And Bobina?
Yes, Bobina.
Yeah, very good as well.
Me too.
Who are you looking forward to most to see in Yekaterinburg?
What?
Who do you want to see in Yekaterinburg? You know, we have Ruben, of course, playing.
You WNW, Ruben Deron,
We have Ali and Fila, Simon Patterson.
Simon Patterson.
Simon Patterson, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming down and thank you for running the forum. It feels great to see so. You want to say something in Russian to your fans out there? I just mentioned the forthcoming Armin Only Intense events in the region, but more important to know, since we're in Moscow, on the 27th of September, I will coming to you right here in Moscow with the Armin Only show. And joining me right now is Jem. And he's part of Global Clubbing, the organizer of not only the Armin Only event, but also this week, A State of Trance 650, the tour. Can you tell the listeners a little bit about Global Clubbing and how many people are working on these shows?
So Global Clubbing is a company that started the brand of the trance music in Russia, and we are really working with it. You know that, and very important to say that we are very welcome you on 27th of September in Olympijski Stadium.
Yeah.
This is groundbreaking event because this will be Olympic Stadium for the trance event.
Wow.
And
Okay.
your previous question was, is trance big in Russia?
Yeah.
Trance has never been bigger than now.
Really?
Olympic Stadium.
There you go.
Bigger than Olympic Games.
So maybe you should thank the Russian fans, right? In Russian.
Ребята, мы поддерживаем Армина. Ребята, мы поддерживаем Олимпийский.
Okay, Armin Only in September, State of Trance 650 this weekend. Thank you so much for all the hard work, guys, because it takes guys like you for guys like me to shine, just so you know. You guys rock.
Well, thank you very much for giving Global Clubbing opportunity to work with you, because you know that we are trying to organize a State of Trance ASOT in Almaty.
Yeah.
Very soon, Yekaterinburg is waiting for you. And also, I wanted to mention that in Twitter right now, the #1 trend in dance music is Armin's show, A State of Trance.
Oops, somebody's listening. Hi, Mom. Keep your messages coming. Use hashtag ASOT650. We would like to hear your voice on the show of the following live broadcast. Upload your own voice. Just use your iPhone, your BlackBerry, whatever you want to use. Upload your snippet on astateoftrance.com, and then you can hear your own voice. How exciting is that? Huh?
Very.
Okay.
You're listening to A State of Trance.
Okay, I don't know wherever you are right now. I don't know what you're doing, but it's time to put your hands in the air. Everybody in Russia. I think the whole crew. Gijs, put your hands up. Ruben, everybody. Because this is what we call uplifting. This is what we call emotional trance. And this is what we call Soundlift Freedom, the Afternova remix. Moscow, make some noise! Remember this one? It was the theme song for A State of Trance 450 back in the days. Produced by Sebastian Brandt.
Taking you back in time into the history of trance. This is A State of Trance Radio Classic.
Russia, I'm on a mission. And you have to help me. I think we should let the melody take control of the dance floor and not the drop. Can you help me? Can you scream as loud as you can? If you're in a state of trance, you're feeling me, put your hands up. Moscow, thank you for tuning in to the very first of the 6th live broadcast that will mark the celebration of the 650th episode of A State of Trance. Today we came live to you from the Artist Club in Moscow, and I'm about to hit the decks here for a little private pre-party. And then we'll pack our bags for our next destination, Almaty. Next week, A State of Trance 650 Part 2. And the next live broadcast will be this Saturday from Yekaterinburg. Joining me on stage, Alexander Popov, Ali and Fila, Ruben de Ronde, Simon Patterson, and W&W. We will start at 9 p.m. local time. Make sure you go to astateoftrance.com. I'd like to thank Global Clubbing, The Artist Club, All The Events, Armada Music, DLP, Kepler, iSupply, 250K, The Art of Lights, G Productions, Cross Media Ventures, Dutch Media Vision, Gijs and Ruben, but most of all, I can't say this enough. Moscow, thank you! And to all the listeners, thank you. You are the one that listens and that supports trance. And you are the one that keeps me going. Thank you. And I'll see you this Saturday live from Yekaterinburg.
Experienced the love for trance tonight. We've made new friends and expanded our world. Thank you for being a part of our search for new horizons. A State of Trance will continue on 31st of January in Almaty, Kazakhstan.